G'day guys, and welcome back to Shanghai Shenhua / Canada on Football Manager 2015, episode number 25. It's our birdie. G'day, how you guys doing? And today we are playing the second leg of the ACL semi-final in the Asian Champions League against Shandong. I played the first leg as well, so I'll get into that. We also played a couple of World Cup qualifiers with Canada, and I'll get into those as well. And I don't think I've made any transfers ever since the last episode, so that's what we're getting into today. So we'll go and start with Canada, which again I just told you we played two World Cup qualifiers on the road against Honduras and at home against Jamaica. And going into this is what I wanted, guys. I wanted 6 points out of 6 in these two games, because as you can see, for our last World Cup qualifying games are against the two toughest teams in Mexico and the United States. So this was massive to get 6 points from these two games. First one against Honduras. Again, Kyle Larin comes up with the goods. I mean, this guy, he is really starting to be I'm not downing the MLS, obviously, but this guy, the way he's playing in my save anyway, he should be going somewhere in Europe, to be honest with you, because he is, in the MLS, he's doing, well, okay, I guess, never mind. In real life, in the MLS, he's doing really well, but in the save, you can see he's struggling. But for the national team, he is just on fire. I mean, look at this, 19 goals, or 19 appearances, 13 goals for Kyle Larin. Really good. You can play in the poacher or the target man position, although his bravery is a bit down. But come up with the goods in the game against Honduras, and it was really good. I mean, this is the game we really needed. And then we came home and faced Jamaica, bottom of the group side, and guess who gets the goals again? Kyle Larin with both of them. It was really good. I mean, this game also, Kevin DeVos, I think I capped him. No, I didn't. I really wanted to cap him. I think I'm going to do it in the next couple of games. But yeah, we really pushed in the first half. Kind of went a bit defensive a bit in the second, and that's how Jamaica got some momentum. But we were able to withstand that and get the win. So with those two wins, this is where we're sitting. We're sitting in third, and it's pretty tight. I mean, this is going to be really difficult for the last two games against Mexico and the U.S. They're both going to the World Cup. So what I'm thinking here is for me to get through, especially going to the Azteca in the first game, going to be really tough. But what I'm thinking here is, Trinidad and Jamaica play each other. Obviously, you want Jamaica to win that, and Honduras and the United States, obviously you want the US to win. And if we could, obviously if that happens, then I could afford to lose the Mexican game. But Honduras and Jamaica, that's going to be really tough, and that's going to be the game. So because I honestly, I want to finish third. I mean, I don't want to play fourth, because I think the CONCACAF sides face the South Americans, so it's going to be really difficult. Although obviously you want to hope it's Oceania, which obviously I think it's going to be New Zealand in this. It's first round. Yeah, New Zealand, Fiji, and New Zealand cruise. So so that's what we're going through with the Canadian national team. See how I just want to see how Australia's doing. So, oh, look at this. So, actually, I don't think Australia, yeah, of course, Australia's not even going to be in it. You got the UAE and Japan in the knockouts. Uzbekistan, Oman, Iran, China missing out. That's a bit of a surprise. Let's go to Africa. I don't want to show it. Actually, no, I won't show all this. Let's just see what South America is for the 5th place side. And it's Ecuador right now, although it's going to be, it's pretty tight, from Paraguay down to even Peru in there, so that's pretty tight. obviously. You know, 2 games actually remaining, so Paraguay is looking a bit iff. But of course, Argentina and Brazil are up top. But now we go on Kale's leaving out. And I've just signed a couple of these. But now we go into the match against Shandong. And I'll just go over what we've done here in with Shanghai. Because, or sorry, maybe what we'll do here is I'll just show one thing. I've also set up 2 friendlies against Armenia and Finland. Just wanted to put that in there. So now we're going up against Shandong, and you guys probably just saw the score there for the first leg. But that, okay, now I'll just show you. This is where we're sitting in the table, a point up, getting some pretty big wins against some big games. But the schedule is going to be really tough for near the end. But here we go, guys. This was the first leg against Shandong. 4-0 at home. 4-0 against Shandong. They have yet to beat them this year, and it's the Chinese players that come up with the goods. You know, they had a couple of guys injured, a guy sent off, obviously, in the last bit of the game. But we just absolutely demolished. You know, I played attacking. I wanted to get a good result. They were missing their top player in Tardelli. You know, in fact, they only had one foreign player, or 2, I guess, Junior Orso and Michel or whatever. But yeah, very good performance. Zhang Long, he was fantastic. Kyle, of course, doing well. Obviously not on the score sheet, but the defense did well in Mihai Lika. And we just absolutely steamrolled Shandong. So this next leg, it's going to be really good because, you know, I don't have to put as much pressure. Obviously, it's not over yet, but you know, we'll see what happens. But this, just the games afterwards. I think obviously we played Seoul, so you know we got a away result against Shandong, 1-1. Winning 5-1 against Shenzhou or whatever. And of course Shandong, and then I rested a couple of guys in this game against Guangzhou. You know, I guess not all guys, but I rested a lot of the Chinese starters. And yeah, Zhangjiao kind of defeated us pretty easily. And then we played in a CFA Cup semi-final leg, and I actually prevailed in this over both legs. And this is where Dirty Ox showed up. You know, I've been a bit disappointed in Dirty Ox since he's come over, but he's starting to. Well, I mean, that game he's really done well. I don't want to judge him too much over this second half of the season, because obviously, you know, this is why I like FM. You know, it's really realistic. You know, obviously he's trying to get into the Chinese play, and honestly, I don't have too much worries about Dirty Ock. I think he's going to really start firing them home. And then, of course, 3-0 against Guangzhou, which Dirty Ock again got on the score sheet twice. So he actually came on as a sub. So so we came up good there. We're sitting first, and now we're playing this. And this to note, guys, too, we're actually in the final against Shanghai East Asia, a derby. But looking at this, you know, I'm not going to say it right now, but you know, we're looking good in the league. You know, we got 2 games remaining in this Chinese Beer Cup, the FA Cup equivalency, and we're also still in the ACL. You know, so we could potentially do a treble here. I'm not going to say it, but we're doing well. So we're going to the match against Shandong. Kyle coming in. We're going to start Dirty Ock up top now because he's on really good form. Gabriel. Obviously, we're going to have to rest some guys. And Samurais, yeah, he's out injured, which is a bit frustrating. Juan Boan, put him in. And Juhaz is injured as well. Actually, he's got a red card because, well, not even registered. So that works. So that's going to be our lineup, even though we're in a pretty comfortable position. But you know, of course, in football, to never say never. And that's why for this game, I want to try and be 0-0 in the first 25 to 30, 35 minutes. If we can do that, then I'm a bit more comfortable. So now they got Tardelli in the lineup. So this is where it's going to be difficult because he is probably one of the best players in the Chinese league. Well, ever since I've started this save, he's done really well. So we got to guard our complacency. That's what I'm going to say. We're up 4-0 on aggregate. If we can score a goal on the road here, it'd be massive. But right now, 4-0 is looking really good for us. I'm actually going to go lower tempo as well. Kind of just close it down a bit. Because it's also bragging rights. I mean, we're in a fight with Shandong. If we can beat them twice, you know, maybe that gets them thinking, okay, how can we possibly beat this team? Because they haven't really beaten us yet. You know, it's just been draws, right? Well, I guess I can finally say I've beaten them once. Here's an opportunity, and that's a good save, but he was offside anyway. So the first 4 minutes is a bit going their way at the moment. Juan Boan, here's Kale, Gabriel. Oh, and Dewey, the centre back, he was offside though. What's this saying? Courage. Gee, I should have put him on the counter. Doing the next one. Juan Boan comes back. No, there's a chance and they score. So that's not what I wanted. First 8 minutes they get a goal. So this, you know, it's 4-1. I mean, obviously that's not what I wanted. And I wanted to be a bit, you know, and see now we're not playing really good at all. Tardelli. Play it in, and they scored another one. That looked a bit off, and it's not even cold. Oh man, boys, so we're down 2-0 in the first 12 minutes. This is not good. Okay, I'm going to fight back a bit here, because this is not good at all. Wang Tang. Because now we got the pressure on a bit. Ah. It was standard. Let's get a goal at least. And there it is! Come on! Aaron Dirtiok. And he is really starting to get his game going. And that's what we needed. An away goal. 2-0. We were looking, you know, pretty anxious, but Dirtiok comes up big there with a time. That was what we needed, you know, something like that, just to kind of, because that was a bit scary, 2 goals. So that kind of means that, oh god, and they score again. Oh, he's offside. Okay, that was lucky. But look, I guess I should have shown that highlight. Here's Kyle, turns and he's put it wide. That's the thing, you know, Timmy's been, you know, he hasn't really been on the score sheet as much of late. You know, he's been in areas, but hasn't been, you know, on the score sheet of late consistently, which is obviously a concern. You know, he is 36. Still want Tim to be our main guy, right? So here's Kyle. Nice ball. That's what he's doing, and Dirtiok comes up with a good save by the keeper. That would have been good if Dirtiok could have scored there again, you know, the form that he's in. We've actually settled down pretty good now since we got that goal. Kind of fighting back. I think maybe that lower tempo is, or getting rid of that lower the tempo is good. Here's Kyle. Stopped by Zhang Chong. Hao Junming. I'm not going to score. There we go. I hate those goals when you concede, like, you know, just before halftime. One of the worst goals to concede. Zhang Ling Pang. Xiao Yun Ming tried to put it in. Oh, that was bad. Who's that? Who's a port? And Gabriel, here's a chance. Here's Kyle. Here's Dirty Ock. He doesn't have the pace, but he's got the speed. Here's a good chance. And Juan Bolan. So that was a good first half. Now I just don't want to get complacent. You know, that's the thing. Now they're going 3 strikers up top, right? So, and they got really nothing else to play for, but to go for it. Here's Kale. Oh, that was a bit of a weaking pass. Here's Tardelli. Now this is where we've got to be a bit, that's a good save by the keeper. I'm going to play a bit narrower. It's a good play. Bursa Sport. It's called Bursa Sport. Here's Dirty Ock. Gabriel. Ling Pang. Cross one in. There's 2 guys in there. There's the cross. Here's Dirty Ock. Oh, he put it off the post. Hao Yun Ming. And that could have maybe have done it for sure. Here's Zhang Long. He's been a bit quiet in this. Zhang Long. Now I'd have to say too, like a consistent player over the whole year has been Zhang Long. Been really good. And there's an opportunity in Dirty Ock. And that's really pleasing too to see Dirty Ock, just get in those areas. And he's putting himself in areas to score, which is really good. He's getting kind of rewarded with it now. The more, the longer, and that's good. I mean, I don't really want highlights now, because I think we're, well, I'm not going to say it, this might jinx it kind of thing, but, I'll just make that 1 sub. Even though we're on counter, we're still doing a really good job, getting opportunities. Here's Lika. Oh, surprised Lika's still up there. So I like if I had to score goals, I'd obviously exploit, clear balls to the flanks or open wider. That's what I'd be doing. But we don't really need any more goals. That's the thing. And I'll take Timmy off. Timmy's been a bit quiet in this game, so we'll just kind of rest him for other games. And we'll just go tighten up. See, look at this. We're even getting chances when we're not even. Look at this, 20 to 11. Now it's time. It's a good tackle. And I say we're going to win. That was a pretty dangerous cross, but no one got there. And Shandong, they're just not really interested in it, right? Get it out. That's a good save by Yunlin. Shinki. That's a good ball. Here's Wang Zhiho in the middle. Dirty Hawk. He almost got his second. Aaron Dirty Hawk coming up chance there, and the goalkeeper's done pretty good actually, considering the circumstances. And this just looks like it's going to be a highlight that we're going to win the game. So I think this is it, guys. We're going to be going to the ACL final, and this is great. Now this is going to be huge for us next year. Even if we can win it, the rep will go up. We'll be attracting higher end foreign players. And there it is. We are going to the ACL Champions League final. Fell short of expectations, I'm not going to say congratulations. Even though we didn't play great, we didn't really need to. So we are in the ACL Champions League final. And it looks as if we will be playing Al Fatah. Two Saudi Arabian sides. Yeah, they go through on penalties. So we face an Al Fatah in 2 legs in the next game. And we're going to be on the road for the first leg. October 28th. We'll see you. Yes, yeah. Start of the season. And we got that much money, obviously, but it's okay. So where are we going to be going now, guys? That's kind of a shame. We're going to be playing. Okay, so what we'll do is for the next episode, we'll play the second leg against Al Fatah. And then for the last episode, I'll show the 2 legs against Shanghai East Asia. How about that, guys? So that is it. We're in the Champions League final with a 5-2 aggregate victory over Shandong. We lose, but we are in a fight. We got 4 games remaining in the league. I want to win the league, and we also want to win the ACL Champions League, and then go on to win the Chinese FA Cup. Can I do a treble? That's going to be the goal now. So that's it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I will come back for the second leg against Al Fatah. In fact, let's see who they got. I think they. I'm not too familiar with the Saudi Arabian sides. I know more about the Qatari or the UAE, but not about these. And they got, looks like Elton. He hasn't played any Brazilian cups. He's been with South Africa. He's capped international. So I'm not too familiar with Al Fatah. They're sitting second in the league. Mansour Al Harbi. Well, he looks like he's going to be the main guy for them. So, but anyway, so that's who we're going up against in the ACL final. And can we continue? That is the thing. As well, I think you just saw up there, we got some World Cup qualifiers as well. Yeah, way Mexico and the US. So we'll come up to that, as well as the second leg against the Champions League. And that could be it for who will be the Champions League in the Asian Confederation. So that's it, guys. I hope you guys are enjoying it. And this is going to be a good end to this season. We are in a tight race. So let's go. And I'm going to try and do it. So for the next episode, stay tuned and see what happens. Again, guys, hope you guys are enjoying this. Cheers.